one anomaly, it's like over. If you like,
Well,
because
at the
you
current
use,
speed, I would think, yeah.
yeah, like if you, because you can just spam jump, and with how much ammo you use trying to kill it, you're out of ammo like within a minute of fighting anomaly. If you're
So-
like,
There is
Right.
some tips for the anomaly. It's very weak on life, okay?
Yep.
But the major tips and
But it's hard to
most
hit.
of the people did is you can hip fire and just turn on your laser, and it's very easy to kill them with the hip fire and laser. You just wait, it to come close to you, sorry, and just shoot it. But yeah, after even with this, yeah, it's we need to drastically improve the anomaly feedback for the players for the PMC. I think also we maybe gonna remove the Wallach fire one after one. I would like to know basically from what you heard about the game if you are disappointed or not. If you enjoy the PlayStation tonight, what is your feeling? What you think is bad in the game right now? What you think is good? Also, please remember this is just a very small part of the game. This is just the PvP fight for the moment. It's missing a lot of features, different weapon. It's missing operation. It's missing grenades also and tactical tools also. So there's many things is missing in the game. So just please focus on PvP feeling. It was enjoyable on a firefight and stuff like this or not. And yeah. Let's go, boys. It's up to you. We
best
take
game
everything
to
back.
ever be made.
Sorry?
Best game to ever be made.
You think? So,
Yes.
So,
Okay.
for my opinion, the gameplay was good. The feeling of the PMC, the fighting, the running, the stamina was very good. The only thing that's gonna worry me is the camping issue, because people can just stay outside and I just watch it. Like, people stay outside, kill the cookies, take the cookie, go out.
That's
Easy.
what we did. Let's go.
yeah. I
So-
totally agree with you. We was like, it's why we attack people right now. As anomaly, we was targeting people who stay outside. We try to push people. But yeah, I totally agree with you.
I still think the game is a little bit dark and it's hard
Yeah.
for to see. So it's very hard to see. That's it. Game is awesome.
Thanks a lot. Just one thing before letting
Yes,
you
sir.
continue. I forget. If someone didn't like the game, dislike, it's totally okay. You can say you hate the game, etc. But we just want to know why, and don't be afraid to hurt us. It will be totally fine if you didn't like it. Okay. So, but we just want to know why and what you dislike.
About the dark comment, I felt like the game was dark, and then I literally just used my monitor settings to put dark stabilizer up to 3, like the max, and then I put digital vibrance up to 100. And the game goes from dark to literally like it feels like you're playing a different game entirely. Like you'll have so much more visibility if you just adjust your settings a little bit. So if they make it any lighter, people just abuse like their monitor settings and stuff to have an advantage.
Did you enjoy it better with the better visibility? That's the question.
The better visibility is it's nicer, but it feels more arcadey. You know what I mean? You lose the immersion completely.
Yeah.
So I prefer the game darker, but from like a want to win standpoint, I prefer brighter. You know what I mean?
The point is not to up your monitor. The point is to be the basic of the game. It's like a little bit less darker. And yeah, I understand what you're saying with the reshade and everything you can tweak and do the the setting with the colors, but it was too dark.
Yeah, the issue we got is basically as game developer, you don't really have the choice to make a dark game or not a dark game. You try to calibrate your computer on screen who have no additive, like a movie basically, and it's what we done at the studio. It's how we want the game to be played, but we will never have any control on people who crank up the gamma of the window, who just use black equalizer and stuff like this. And this is a bit mad, but this is like this. So the best we will do is just to provide a slider for upping yourself the gamma in the game, because well, If you want to do it, you will be able to do it. I know this is a disappointing answer, but there is no solution against this. I was worried that the fog was too dense right now, but
No,
Akania was
no,
saying
not at all.
Yeah, yes.
We can see we can see enemy from very long distance at the moment. So no.
It was
No
nice to play
problem.
it with that added, but I agree with. I think it could be a lot denser.
Okay. So no problem. We will up it with pleasure.
I was missing like some the vaulting option.
Yeah.
I found difficult getting on some rocks and shit. Like I can crouch jump, of course, but it was
Yeah.
very clunky.
Vault is, I would say Vault is something we're actually discussing, but yeah, I think we will add it, definitively. And just to come back to the compare issue, would like to answer about this. Yeah, we will, I think Azrael have a good thing when you said we just should not put the artifact on the map, but it is something we need to think about it. But yeah, we absolutely need to act to avoid camping like this, because for the moment there is no sense to pick the artifact in first, in fact. And so yeah, we will fix this. Trust us, we will work on this point.
Can you please explain me something? Because obviously I played the
Yeah.
game only twice, right, with you right now. Are there like many laptops on the map for each team?
Yeah. No, it's each point of interest have one laptops. Okay, so and one team I think missed the laptop. This is a team who, being friendly with an anomaly. It was you.
No, it was us. We actually took the access key card.
Okay. So there is always a computer, and for the moment we never see a bug with computer not appears. It's more likely like player didn't find the computer.
Stuff. It'd be cool if, like, I know the laptops make a beeping sound, but it's not very loud. It would be nice if in some of the buildings, if maybe there was a clue somewhere for your objective. So say you're searching building, 2, hospital building 2 or something like that, and you find maybe some kind of like note or badge or something that says, I don't know what the computers are for, so I don't know if it's like a doctor or a military computer, but it'd be like, military station was stationed over in building 2 or something. So we spent a lot of time looking up and down all the buildings before we found our laptop. By the time we found it, it was half the game over.
I think we will more likely to up the sound of the computer.
Just
It will be there. But yeah, you the goal of the computer is not to make you lose time by looking for it, but the goal of the computer is to make an objective on this one to force you to go on this objective, and it has to make noise to collapse player around you. Every part of this game has been designed in the idea to collapse people around objective to make PvP situation. So sometimes it's well done, sometimes not. For the computer, we are happy with the system right now, but yeah, you should. It's an issue if you take too much time to find it, so we will up the sound, the range of the sound. For the artifact, this is absolutely a normal that people camp outside. It's not what we want also. But basically what we say to publisher, it's, yeah, if you want to come, you come, but you will never have any control on the game. Never.
And
any
now,
decision.
And now for the asshole question is,
yes,
what is your plan to making money in the game? Like, are you going to sell like mini transactions? And people on my chat like kind of sketchy about they're gonna do like pay to win stuff like Lost Light / Tarkov. So yeah, that's how you're gonna provide the game.
Oh, no. So never pay to win.
Season pass, stuff like that. Like everybody's doing it. That is your business model right now for the game.
So no season pass, not for the Mountain. Matavata just leaves the studio, so he's the guy in charge for this. But what I can tell you, there is 0 pay to win and will never be pay to win. Okay, never. But the game is sold on Steam to the price we set the price to €30 in France. So it will vary depending on your country. Also, there is a supporter edition. So the supporter edition doesn't bring anything else than skin. It's just to support the studio if you want. If you don't want, it's fine. The game at the release will be at $25, so there is a discount at the release. And for the money also on microtransaction, yes, there is microtransaction, but for skin, so it's only cosmetic. And just to answer the question, when we design skin, we take care attention to don't break the law. So no pink outfits, no people in I don't know, rabbit or something like this. We try to stay serious in the law and to match the law.
I was
also
only here for the
helmets.
So
it's only serious stuff.
What anti-cheat are you going to implement in your game?
Easy anti-cheat, most likely.
AI anti-cheat?
Yes.
Easy anti.
Oh, easy anti-cheat or AI? There's two different AI.
No, easy anti-cheat. The anti-cheat from Epic Bay, the same as for
Oh.
Night.
I see. So, okay, I got it.
But we actually are also looking for watching and monitoring artificial intelligence anti-cheats.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying. I'm going to there because I think this anti-cheat, the AI anti-cheat is just insane.
We are monitoring it, but for the moment there is no proof of concept. So basically,
Okay.
all we know about artificial intelligence anti-cheat is they work with artificial intelligence, but I don't know any games for the moment or any proof of concept that it's actually effective. You made some AI thing, but is this thing is really working and provide a better anti-cheat than another solution? If the answer is yes, we will go for. What is very important for us is to avoid at all price cheating. I will not lie, there will be cheaters. Okay, we are a very small company. If a billion trillion company cannot fight cheating, you know that a little studio like us will struggle to be against cheaters. But if we need to take radical solution to fight them, we will take them, and we will do everything we can, basically, stop them. But we cannot make any promise. The region lock I was speaking on the start to you was a part of this. So
Thank you, buddy.
no problem. So did you enjoy the game, boys?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
No, I've only played like 13 hours already.
Yeah, leave the server open. You want to try it for 1 week, you know.
You can if you want, boys. Here, you can totally start the game. We will change the password tomorrow. No, after this, we just take 4-day vacancy because we work a lot this week. So basically, this weekend and until Monday we are off. So we will not change the password until this. So if you want to organize playtest between you, you can.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice, thank you. Appreciate that.
One visit one, buddy.
Quick question: will there be anomaly-based weapons, as in like weapons that are more effective against anomalies,
Shotgun.
or like
Shotgun.
I love shotgun.
Yeah. Okay.
For the anomaly, I just want to throw a nuke at it. What do you mean? That thing's terrifying.
I won't spoil the lot too much, but all the weapon we want to have is realistic. Even if we are in the future, there is a reason for this. But yeah, I mean, you want the good weapon for it? Shotgun.
Okay.
Flamethrower. But flamethrower is just locked for one fact. Yes, one faction.
Yeah, if that thing comes towards us in a 3-man and we start using a flamethrower, everybody's on fire.
One last question from me is:
Yes?
we all have the option of dedicated servers, or will it be
Yes.
peer-to-peer hosting? Okay, thank you.
Dedicated server is with server browser, so if you want to host custom game, you can, and it will always be possible. But also, so on private servers there is no operation. Okay, so you don't win experiences, you don't win money, but you don't lose, and also. But on the official servers, the one where you not control what you are joining, the exploration and stuff like this, but it's we host them. And if you want the host provider, I can give this information. This is Multiplay. Multiplay is a server provider for Apex and Call of Duty. It's a Unity, basically.
Oh, so the engine is Unity engine?
No, the engine is Unreal Engine, but the server provider is Unity.
Okay. So I want to say thank you, I think, from all of us.
Thank you, guys.
Amazing. The game is amazing and I really like it. And I'm really looking forward.
Thank you for playing this, guys.
One quick question. So obviously we know how many
Of course,
operator
everything you
teams. is going to be in. We've got like 6 teams of like 3, right? So what's the total that a lobby is going to hold with players plus the anomalies?
So right now we was 9 team tonight.
Right,
That's
okay.
what we play. So we plan the early game was planned to have 6 team.
Right.
And we tried just right now to improve to 19. And maybe we will even improve this more, but not sure of this. Okay, we're making tests and see what is the best spot. So basically, if there is 9 teams, this is 27 players, if I'm good on calculation, for PMC per server. And after, for Anomaly, it's quite different because they join the game ongoing. If they connect, they try to kill someone or to hit some people. If they die, they're out.
Right.
Basically.
I also have a question. Will you add
Yes.
some sort of like one-man squad of some sort, or will it be like Escape from Tarkov, where if you're alone, you can meet 5 people or 4 people in one team? You know? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I totally understand what you're saying. So for the moment, there is no plan. I mean, if you want to go alone, you can go alone. And we try to balance the game for people alone to be playable, because I mean, personally, I'm a lone wolf player on an extraction shooter. I don't.
No,
like
yeah,
people.
same. That's why I'm asking.
I don't like people, so I like to be alone. In the end, to do something like in Showdown, to split, to just allow server with 1 or 2 people or 3 people.
So you say your anomalies like your scav, is it going to have a
Yes.
cooldown, or is it just going to be available to play when you want to play it?
Available to play when you want to play it.
Right.
The goal is we designed the anomaly a bit like if it was a second game in a game. And to be honest with you boys, this is a total mess because doing an asymmetrical game is so fucking hard to balance. It's like if I was going back, I mean, you cannot count the number of times I say to my team, okay, can we remove the anomaly, please? And all my team is like, no, they are... Yeah, exactly. So we won't gonna remove anomaly, but this is a hell to balance and it will take time. But we also know that some player in the game is interested only to playing anomaly. And this is a bit the idea behind that you can play this game like a Dead by Daylight style, or playing like a PMC. And this is 2 community matching on this point, you know. So there is no cooldown for playing Anomaly. You can play them in a while if you want.
Right.
After, the only restriction will be place of Anomaly on the server. So if there is too many people who want to play Anomaly, then you will wait.
Are you going to have to heal your anomaly if you die with it after the raid to go back into a raid?
No.
Right.
It's, Anomaly is basically free.
Right, okay.
To play. But no, I lie to you. There is Anomaly without any perks, who is free, but the perks of the Anomaly is basically the stuff you have in PMC. So you need to buy it with Anomaly. You have 2 currency, 1 for Anomaly, 1 for PMC. When you end a raid as Anomaly, and only as Anomaly, can convert what you win as Anomaly to the PMC. And you have a loss on this, okay?
Right.
So if you have no money as PMC, then you can play Anomaly to try to rebuild your a bit of money.
Yeah.
One more
But
question for me.
yeah, I just finished this. But in the end, I mean, if you want to play only Anomaly, you can. And if you plant, there is not only one Anomaly plant. There's another Anomaly plant, and other Anomaly will cost more money. It's what we have designed for the moment. It's subject to change. Everything I said is subject to change, guys. Huh? It's depending. Maybe something will be messy and we'll change it on the fly. We are very flexible for this. As you can see, on one day we just implemented the cam light on the players. So we can change very fast of ID when something don't please us.
Yeah, one thing about the chem like, you should add a key point to it so you can just flicker
Yes,
it.
Yep.
It's planned. It's really planned. It's just we add this between today 40 o'clock and 70 o'clock.
Is
so
it
4 hours? Okay, so it was really a rush to implement them.
Is it not possible for it to be switched where only your team are able to see your chem light?
It's what we suggest on the Twitter. We made a poll about it.
Right,
We
okay.
tried to collect a player feedback, and the state is okay. If you are communicating well, there should be an advantage to communicating well with your mates. Correct?
Yes.
Yep.
So if you want to have less communication because you are bad at communication, but you still want to know where is your player because someone is communicating bad in your team, then you can use the cam light. This is a bit the idea behind. So no cam lights only visible to your team, but player Camlight visible to everyone. But you can.
Where are you aiming with the game? To casual players or to hardcore players?
It's quite. It's more hardcore player, to be honest. The game is designed to be really hard. But as you can see, it's we go less complicated to take the game in hand than Escape from Tarkov. So basically, it's easy to learn, hard to master. And this is a bit the mojo we have, the direction we have for the game. So there is a lot of things who is deep, but we try for the first contact with the game to be easy. Okay, so to don't. I mean, when a beginner start to play to Tarkov right now, he is like, well, holy shit, where I start? And
Uninstall.
Yeah. Second thing very important because it's a huge difference for Tarkov or Hunt. We design the game system and the stuff you wear on you with presets and to be one click join to raid. Okay, so all the game is made to allow you to join a raid in one click and to don't spend all your time in your stash on stuff like this, like you do basically in Tarkov. So there is no stash management, and it's really fast to select a preset or something like this. It's how we have this thing in mind.
Are you going to? Are you going to tell people how much time you can play? Like Lost Light, you can play like immunity. After your immunity point is down, you cannot play anymore. So, are you going to do stuff like that?
I didn't understand the question. Sorry.
Okay, so myself here because
right. So I know Windward from like this game we collab outside of here. So what he's asking is basically you have like a currency that allows you to go into the raid. Once your currency is done, you have to either purchase the currency to be able to enter the raid again. Are you going to restrict people on how many raids they can enter?
No.
Right.
If you want to go in a raid, you go in a raid.
So there's no money. There's no money. Pay me money for going to the raid.
No. No. You never pay real money or stuff like this, except for skin and cosmetic. No.
Fair enough.
Considering that we're maybe supposed to have like more anomalies in the future, right?
Yes.
And they're competing for the same food source, which are the PMC players. Are they gonna be PvP between anomalies, or they're the same team?
No, but we're gonna restrict the number of anomaly who can be present in a game. So let's say we plan to have anomaly who can be. We want anomaly basically some anomaly to be like end boss. You know, like if an anomaly like this come in the red, you just want to exit the red. But really hard to have, you know. And the idea behind is to restrict when there's an anomaly like this, to restrict the number of other anomaly who can join the game. So let's see like a live pool of anomaly, and if there is an anomaly present in the game, then we start to restrict what kind of anomaly can join the game, if it makes sense. But this thing is not developed for the moment, and still need to be developed and tested basically.
Will you make gear like equipment trader locked or like level locked, or if you have the money you can buy it at any point?
It's you need to unlock the gear by going to there is traders, a bit like in Tarkov or Dark and Darker.
Okay.
And the thing you can buy to them is limited. And to unlock next gears, you need to accomplish quest basically. Quest is basically here to allow you to unlock items.
Okay, thank you for the answer.
So, before you leave, if you can feel this feedback for people who never feel it, and for others you are free. Thanks a lot so much for participating in the game. I really hope this playtest convince you, and thanks a lot for all of your feedback. It's very precious for us. And well, let's back to work. See you boys. Thanks a lot.